Welcome back to the channel, Posh Incredible. I am going to talk to you guys about dry skin and my favorite dry skin products. So I don't know about you, but I watch a lot of beauty videos, whether it be skincare or makeup or tips and tricks. It's funny because when you watch beauty bloggers, they recommend products and they have their favorite products, and then sometimes you go to try them and you don't quite like them as much as the beauty blogger, and it's because your skin type is different. Here's an example. Desi Perkins is like probably my favorite beauty blogger. She is like one of the cutest personalities and she does really good work. But I cannot use any of her products. I can't use any of the products that she uses on herself because my skin is like way drier than hers. And you only know that by like testing out product. So you can always go to Sephora and get tests of products before you buy them. But this is for people with dry skin like me. And I'm going to tell you what my favorite products are and my little tricks in determining if a product's going to work for me or not. And then also I am going to show you a few products and teach you guys how to pick skincare products for yourselves. Moisture helps our protect our skin, and it also makes it look like plump and healthy and dewy. So if that gives you a little bit of an idea about like what kind of products to look for, it's anything that says like moisturizing or deep moisturizing or luminous, glowing, highlighting, dewy finish, shimmery. Like these are all like terms for products that should like kind of jump out at you if you have dry skin. Also, side note, Jaclyn has dry skin. So any products that she recommends, like especially for the face, will probably work for other people with dry skin. That's one thing I noticed. So in terms of skincare, I love, so I'll go face, like skin, lips, and under the eyes. And I'll show you guys a couple masks I've found. So I actually have a lot of product just because I need to test it, and sometimes my skin has more moisture than other times. For example, in summer, my skin is more moist than it is in winter, and I think that's pretty common, but it's still not moist skin, if that makes sense. It's still on the dry side. So moisture is really important when you travel. If you already have dry skin and you're going to take a flight, like you're going to be even more dehydrated. So you kind of have to like up your moisture if you're ever traveling, or if it's winter, or if you're in a desert in a place that's like naturally dry and less humid. So just like take these things into consideration. I'm going to show you a couple of my favorite face masks. One is a sheet mask, and it's this JMsolution Marine Luminous Deep Sea Moisture. This is a really amazing mask. I discovered it while I was traveling actually, and it's my favorite, my ultimate favorite. It does have a scent, so if you're sensitive, maybe try something else. But just look for anything that's moisturizing. Here is another mask. This is a leave-on, the Jet Lag by Summer Fridays. This is an awesome mask. This Dr. Jart, this face lotion is one of the best. It's also sometimes using lotion that's like very moisturizing isn't really great over like under makeup, but this is like also really good over makeup. So this is like an anytime. Lip masks. I love my lip masks. Right now I'm using Laneige Special Care Lip Sleeping Mask. I actually use this like throughout the day because I love it so much. And then for the eyes, like for the under eyes, I tend to like products that are melty. They'll like melt and they have like a sort of luminous look to them. So right now I'm using this Sisley. It's a gel for the eyes and the lips, and I just like that when it goes on, it like, I don't know, sometimes a lotion will get like clumpy. It's almost like the skin up there isn't warm enough. So I like products that are very thin but moisturizing and are like will melt in the hand or when it touches the skin. Some lotions don't do that. And those lotions I like to use at nighttime, because then it doesn't matter, right? And the other one is this Shiseido Benefiance Wrinkle Resist 24 Intensive Eye Contour Cream. This is a cream, but it's very melty, and it looks really good on, so you can also wear it under makeup. Those are for skincare. Also for makeup, people with dry skin, and something I've noticed is that like cream products or cream-based products, liquids work better for the skin. They leave like my skin looking more healthy and like dewy, and I'm always trying to go for that like dewy finish, that shininess, because it looks really, it's a really young, like vibrant look. I try to stay away from matte products because they're just even like more dry, and powders. So everybody always says to set your creams with powders, but I think those people have naturally moist skin, and so they need a powder over to set. But if you have dry skin, you like just use a setting spray. So I'll give you an example. My favorite moisturizing, also anything that will leave like a dewy finish, you're gonna be like pretty good with. Any type of like this Max Strobe cream. It's moisturizing, and it also has like a luminous look to it, like a highlighter. You're gonna want to use creams that are soft if you're using it directly on the skin, and a beauty blender is like the best because it's the least abrasive, unless you have like a really soft brush, and I use brushes too to blend. So favorite concealers for my dry skin are this Glossier and Urban Decay. Urban Decay concealer is probably my favorite because it gives you enough coverage, but it's very, I don't want to say watery, but it's more watery than most. It's very hydrating. So it is like sort of weightless as opposed to other concealers that are really thick and hard to spread. Yeah, so these are really great. This Makeup Forever, this is a radiance primer. So this is really good for dry skin. And Glossier, I love this highlighter, mostly because it's a lightweight highlighter, but it's very iridescent, so it does a really good job highlighting. Some highlighters are like not as highlighty. They're like, it's subtle but effective. So it's iridescent and it looks like it's highlighting. And sometimes other like cream highlighters, they're either too iridescent or they're not enough. So this one's like right in the middle, and it's really great. Blush wise, I'm really digging this Love of Color cream blush because you can use it on the cheeks and on the lips, and also this Milk blush in work. I think it's probably one of their most popular items, and probably everybody has it by now, but it's really great. I do have contouring sticks, but this one is one of my favorites because it's more of like it warms your skin up instead of contouring, and it's easy to blend with a brush or with a beauty blender. You can use either, and it's super soft. So this is the V-Face Duo Stick by Maybelline, and it has a highlighter on the end, but this highlighter is like a little bit too intense for me. It's actually sort of dry. It's funny because the contour is moisturizing and the highlighting is very dry. So I tend to not use the highlighting part, but the contour is great. It's really, really, really easy to blend. Like, it's a great product. And those are my faves. So then I set my skin with this Urban Decay All Night. This is supposed to be like a weatherproof set, meaning it doesn't matter if it's cold, if it's wet, if it's humid, if it's dry. This spray is supposed to adapt to any like climate, any temperature. Plus with all of the, like I would normally do like a dewy finish setting spray, but just doing all of the cream products is good enough for like a very glowy look. So yeah, these are my favorites. Anyways, guys, don't forget, there's like a couple things I would just want to wrap up here. One is, if you're getting recs from people, know what their skin type is. Try the products first, okay? Because if you have dry skin, you're likely going to have issues applying makeup, because dry skin can be really finicky. Sometimes makeup looks like clumpy, or sometimes like your skin starts coming off while you're blending, and then it looks like kind of gross. And I've dealt with all of that before. And also buy products that are like moisturizing. It will protect your skin. It will protect your skin from getting like acne, and it's like antibacterial fighting. It's just a protectant. Like moisture is a sealant, so nothing else can come in. And so make sure you just like moisturize at night. Use moisture masks. Use like around the eyes, products that are like really melty or like will melt in your hand. And in terms of makeup, do the creams. Go for the creams, guys. The creams are where it's at for dry skin, in my personal opinion. Any terms that are moisturizing, luminous, glowy, deep moisture, those are like kind of words to look out for when you're buying product and you have dry skin. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and don't forget to leave your comments and questions below. I would love to hear about your dry skin hacks and what products you guys like to use, because I'm always looking for new products. And don't forget to subscribe so you know when we put out new content. Guys, we are posting weekly. We are on. Sometimes we talk about beauty, sometimes we talk about business, sometimes we talk about philosophy and values and mindset. It's super fun. I'm going to start doing these Facebook Lives. I know I'm a little late to jump on the bandwagon, but they're pretty cool, right? So stay tuned for more, and thank you so much for tuning in. Bye, guys.